Police say a tour bus driver was fatigued before swerving off the highway and crashing near Richmond. And tonight, Kim Chung is charged with reckless driving in the crash that killed 4 people. The bus was headed from Greensboro, North Carolina to New York City. It crashed around 5 a.m. on I-95 north of Richmond. The company operating the tour bus, Sky Express, has a history of reported driver fatigue. Well, the night team looked into the local impact of this latest tour bus tragedy. Several companies in Hampton Roads offer discount trips to New York and other major cities. Not all of them may operate within the same guidelines. 13 News reporter Brian Farrell checked out one service in town. Brian joins us now live. And Brian, what'd you find?
Well, an owner of one company points out significant bargains could point to significant problems, or at least the potential for trouble. Cutting costs essentially could lead to cuts in quality. One traveler who makes the bus run in New York monthly and has used several businesses to do it finds that is the case. Inexpensive, convenient, popular. Some tour bus runs to New York added deadly to the mix during the past few months. Tuesday, a crash on I-95 in Virginia killed 4 people and hurt many other passengers. State troopers say the cause of the crash was driver fatigue.
You're scared. I didn't tell half the people that I was doing it because, people were like, oh my God, what are you doing?
Katie Howlett recalls her first travel involving an express ride from Hampton Roads to Chinatown in New York and the sometimes questionable reputation that comes with bargain fares.
One of my trips back, taking the Chinese bus, we did break down on the Bay Bridge Tunnel. And the lack of communication between the bus driver and then everybody on the bus was horrendous. People were fighting, like physically fighting. I don't know if those drivers sleep. I think there are usually a few guys from the company, so I think they may alternate.
Co-owner of sprinterbus, John Gomez, says his company rigorously follows the rules put in place by the Department of Transportation, acknowledging others get loose with them. Making sure drivers are rested, staying on top of bus maintenance are a couple things done to protect passengers.
We also put, we line them up so there is no fighting. We also take care of all the luggages so there's nobody putting anything that we do not approve of in the bus. So we take care of their luggage. It's basically like an airport is how we run this business.
With deals offered constantly on bus fares for express rides, Gomez points out too low might mean too much cut out, something with which Howlett agrees.
If you want to take a comfortable bus up for 6 hours, then $10 more is really not that much for safety.
Howlett has used sprinterbus, and she said its rules and overall atmosphere make for a good travel experience. Gomez says that something as simple as a lack of general cleanliness can be a tip if something just isn't right. Live in the newsroom, Brian Farrell, 13 News.